Now this is where the sports series goes a bit weird. Now that I've played through the 5 major sports titles, it's time for me to start checking out those other miscellaneous sports games, and my first culprit is NASCAR. NASCAR is a weird one, as I don't think many people consider it a sport. Even Wikipedia lists this game as just a racing game, and I don't know, I consider it a sport racing game, so I'm playing it for the series. Now this isn't my first tango with a NASCAR game. I do own NASCAR Thunder 2002, and that was a decently fun time for about 10 minutes. Will I be able to squeeze out 4 out of NASCAR Heat 5? Let's find out! As I start up NASCAR Heat 5, I start getting nervous at how the frame rate seems to be dipping at the home screen, which is funny considering NASCAR racing is all about speed. One thing I'm noticing right away is the soundtrack. It's actually got a decent number of songs compared to the last NASCAR game I played where the only song they had was the Redneck National Anthem. So this is a game about cars, and the game does have a lot of cool looking cars, and you get to make your own, and I'll be honest, I really like the car I made. So NASCAR is a game where you gotta drive really fast and beat out the other cars. A lot of people tend to dismiss NASCAR as a car going in a circle multiple times, but that's not fair. The game offers so much. It's got circles, bigger circles, skinny circles, ovals, egg shapes.
The possibilities are endless.
I'll be fair and acknowledge that there are actual racetracks so your finger won't get tired of going all left. Speaking of steering, I don't know what it is with me, but a lot of these driving games, I'm just not meshing with the steering. GTA 5 felt a bit slippery to me, and Need for Speed Payback would have me doing a 470 if I slightly nudged the stick. I can chalk off the steering here due to the insane speed these cars are traveling, but explaining why it's there doesn't make it better, so I need to resolve this. I managed to get somewhat decent at executing these turns by just rapidly flicking the stick to the side rather than just holding it. I'm pretty positive I'm supposed to be incorporating the brakes, but you know what? My flicking's been getting me far. I'm not tempting fate. Now NASCAR actually implements strategy. There are a lot of cars in the race and everyone's fighting for position without taking risk of bumping another car and washing out. You drive behind cars looking for an opening and use your judgment to see if you'd be able to pass them safely without failing, because in this game failure is punished harshly and it's very difficult to recover afterward. So that means that points when I'm racing and I know I'm not going to do well and I have no chance of furthering myself in the leaderboards, I'm just going to turn around and try to cause the biggest crash. Honestly, this is the only way you can get satisfaction playing this, because even if you try to actively compete and get first place, there is just no winning. There will just be points where the next batch of cars are so far ahead of you that you won't be able to catch up, so from there you're just competing to preserve the spot you're already at. But on the other side of the spectrum, it isn't any better. Say you do great and you get first place, that initial yeah satisfaction becomes greatly overshadowed by the what the do I do now feeling. It's so boring. You're just driving now until you reach the finish line, and in all honesty, I haven't been this dissatisfied with a finish since Game of Thrones. I never thought in my life I'd wish for a blue shell to come after me just to make things interesting. Is there anything else to do here? We can race in trucks. That's neat, I guess. Oh, but there's also Extreme Dirt Tour. Oh, fuck. Forget all my complaining about GTA 5 and Need for Speed's turning. This is actually the worst. It is so sloppy, it is so uncontrollable, I would rather suck Need for Speed Payback's toes than play this mode again. There is a My Career mode. I made George the race car driver, and to start my career I had to do the dirt racing, and oh fuck almighty, I never f***ed off so hard in my life. I'm just gonna write off George's experience as a NASCAR driver as an idea that he had that he thought would be funny, but decides not to talk about it ever again. The last thing I have to comment on is the multiplayer, and this, I'll admit it, multiplayer is actually really good. Yeah, I know, I haven't been the biggest guy on online multiplayer, but how could I not hear? It's just a bunch of people going bet, and then f***ing mayhem. It's actually really engaging trying to race and avoid all the carnage going on around you that, you know what, I'll say it. NASCAR Heat 5 is garbage, but the online multiplayer actually makes it worth a purchase. Plus, another good thing about Heat 5's online is that compared to Thunder 02, there are a lot less people going full redneck hillbilly shouting racial slurs at you.